Ooh. Hello, hello, hello. How are you, darlings? It's Laura, and I'm back. Guess where I am? Guess where I am? Let me turn it around this way.
The Bronx Zoo.
Yeah, no, that was close. It's kind of like an animal house of some kind half the time. It's very quiet this evening because it's just me and Gary here. Me and rockstar, superstar engineer with the incredible studio. So there you go. So we're about to start working on a song, and let's turn around here. Can you see us? Can you see? Here you are. That's Gary. Say, Gary.
You.
He's very shy, so we're gonna have to talk him through it. Hi. Oh, it's musical theater again. We met her last night. Musical theater. Aren't you the one who's in? You in Alaska? Am I right with that? Let me put this here. I don't want to have to hold it. Yeah. Well, we're in the studio right now. I want you to meet my buddy Gary. Gary is like very, very shy, unassuming, one of the best violin players in the world. He plays. How many instruments do you play?
What day is it?
Yeah. Let's see. He plays. He's known. I guess he's known for fiddle playing, right? When you need a fiddle guy, you ask Gary. And what was the other thing with you're in? That if he does karaoke. Explain that karaoke thing.
Something I'm not terribly proud of.
Well, now everybody's going to know.
Yeah, it's out on the web. If you go to a karaoke bar and you call up a song that you want to sing and you hear a fiddle on it, 90% chance it's me.
Yeah, so all you guys singing karaoke, when you hear a fiddle, it's this guy. It's Gary, and he's not proud of it. But he should be. He's incredible. He's in my band. He's also in Jim Messina's band, and was with Loggins and Messina. Who else did you play with? You played with Chesney? Kenny Chesney?
Yeah.
Who else? Go down the list.
Alan Jackson.
Pam
Tillis.
You getting all this?
A bunch of different country artists from the 90s when I lived there.
Did you play with Vassar?
9 years with Vassar Clemens.
Vassar Clemens, see that? And now this is his recording studio. This is where I recorded my CD, and this is where we're going to record some more. And hopefully soon, Gary and I will be touring. Hopefully with the rest of the band. I'm setting something up in Ireland to start. So that's coming up soon.
Ireland's great.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. So a little later on, we're gonna record. But I know it's getting late, and it might be your bedtime somewhere. So I figured I'd say, hey, now maybe show you around the studio. Yeah. So if you like what you're looking at, just be sure to follow, because I'm gonna be in the studio again. I hope Saturday, and doing a whole bunch of cool stuff and traveling. So I think let me see if I got that right. Huh?
I'm doing important work here.
He is doing important work. Well, it's important to, work. Yeah, it's work.
I'm at work.
This is how we work. And I'll tell you. Well, this is for me personally.
That's
not
great.
that, and I know this is Leffe beer is what I drink when I'm going to sing. Not that you have to. It'd be better if you were like a tea person, but this is, it's like drinking incense, and it coats my throat. So whenever I'm working, I drink this responsibly and reasonably, but nonetheless, it works for me. So, that's because I'm sober. So anyway, that's what we're doing. So if you want to, I forget how you do this thing. Swipe up, swipe left to right, and, share, follow, all those things, because we're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff. Right now, I think we should show them around the studio. Do you guys want to see the studio? What do you think?
Wow.
What do you think? Oh, yay! Yay! Crew got the beats. Cool. Well, if you want, we'll show you around the studio a little bit here. What do you think?
Why not?
Yeah. Oh, we didn't tell him what else you play. Oh, so he plays fiddle. He plays guitar. He plays mandolin. Let me see. Hey, I spoke to you earlier from my house in Seabright. Now I'm at my winter house in Westfield. Where's
You're next
Westfield?
town over. Come on.
Yeah, we're in Clark.
Come on over.
Come on, do you play anything?
I'll get you a beer.
But you can't have a leffe unless you're singing. We're next door. Yeah. There you go. We spoke earlier on the beach. and he was in Seabright. I thought you were from Seabright, but not living in Seabright. Anyway, oh yeah, so he plays guitar, fiddle, banjo, mandolin. What was that other thing you were playing? The big Indian thing?
Banjo.
No. the big Indian thing.
Indian banjo.
No, the very long.
Injo.
No, come on, don't mess with me, man. What is it you play?
I was playing sitar for a while.
Sitar. For a while?
Yeah, I haven't touched it in a couple of months.
Sitar. So yeah, and he plays them all. Oh wait. Pedal? No, not pedal steel. Dobro. And he toured with. Yeah, he toured with Loggins and Messina in the reunion thingy. In fact, he was so good. Who was it? Kenny Loggins was kidding around and on stage even called it Loggins, Messina, and Oleyar. Because
what are you talking?
I remember I was in the audience with that. He was just kicking butt there. He was doing an amazing job. It's true. He's very, very shy. Very shy and unassuming, but I thought you guys would be interested in seeing him. All right, so we're going to show you around the studio, and then we're going to set up, and I'm gonna lay down the guitar for a song that I'm going to be recording. Well, that I am recording, and then but we're gonna then we'll bring in the rest of the band. We usually I don't know how exciting it'll be, but it's real stuff, and it's how it works, and hopefully and get your opinion on it along the way. See what you think. All right, so you ready to show them around?
Sure.
Okay, here you go. I'm going to give you a little tour of Gary's incredibly awesome studio.
Okay,
Here we go. Let me turn you around.
Here's my guitar pick. That's my guitar pick.
Yeah, why are you...
Very important stuff. And, of course, my earplugs.
That's whenever I'm playing, he puts those on. All right, so here's his board. The big mixer board, and it's a real deal mixer board. And he's just, he does the digital thing, but he also does analog. And look at all this stuff. And he actually not only uses it, but knows how to use it. And all of this stuff is put to use with making an album. And even engineers and masters them here as well. So this is the control room of the studio. So, come on, Gary. Oh, look at all the pedals and stuff. So we'll be doing the recording in here. We'll just be using this. Don't spill the beer. Never.
Please not.
Never, ever.
Please,
that would be wrong.
please.
And this is, what's this worth? Like $500,000 or something?
No.
A whole lot of money. So he tried for a little while to not put beverages on it, but then decided, So there you go.
Couldn't be helped.
Yeah, we just got to be very careful.
Here.
So here, thank
Hold
you. See, now I'm holding it. All right. So here we go. Is this the mic I'll be using tonight?
Probably it's a Shure SM7.
Shure SM7. What was the other one that we used that I liked?
That was a Bronner VM1.
Here, check out this one. What's this one?
That's an RCA 77.
Oh, and let's start over here because for all the guitar guys, look at all these. These are I'll probably be playing that Martin there, but check out these amps. Check out these amps here. There's the train wreck. I think that's your favorite, right?
That's the one.
Oh, look, you're all set up for what, Halloween here? Is that what this is?
Okay.
All right, and this is the name of his studio. Sonoma Beach Studio. And then over here is, where's the amp room? Which one's the one?
In there.
Guys go crazy with this. Oh, look, the bats are finally working with the hearts and the bats thing. Yay. I can spell Halloween right. You'll hear music. I'm giving you a tour, and then I'm going to come back later and play some music. But here is the studio of amplifiers. Is that where'd my Fender go?
It's in the other room.
Okay. Look at that. The guys go crazy here when they're playing. He just says, pick out an amp you want. I mean, how cool is that? Okay. And then, so if you like what you're seeing here, swipe the thing, hit share, tell your friends, any gearhead guitar player, studio people you think would like this, go ahead and share. All right, so this is the main part. Box. Yeah, man. Okay, so he's just been working on all this. It's always been a work in progress forever. Here's the drum area, but he has these things set up. If you can see the things here, he can turn these into separate rooms for the studio, soundproof areas through this new technology that I think, did you help invent it or something?
No, I was just the first person to use this stuff for recording studios. It's designed for engine rooms in cruise ships and merchant marine ships. And I found out about it and decided to use it for recording studios to isolate and deaden the overtone and the ringy qualities you usually get from a set of drums.
Uh-huh.
And it worked out great.
Nice.
Worked out exactly like I thought.
So it goes on this rack. So you can either have the drummer there with you, or you can just, if you're not happy with them, you can just put him in timeout. Really,
if it's a guy we know,
use that on a horsehair. Horsehair what? Could I use that on a horsehair? I don't even understand that one. I'm sorry. That's technical jargon. I'm lost on that one. All right, so over here, that's the little drum area. Then we have, tell me about the organ here.
1947 Hammond C3, which was retrofit with, hey, how you doing?
No, I had a beer with who? Man, you guys are going by so fast. I'm
Well,
sorry. At a tiki bar, I had a beer with someone.
Even better.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You said some very nice things there. All right, so this is a Hammond?
1947 Hammond organ C3 with the retrofit percussion kits to make it the modern sounding stuff. Got a studio
with Nils.
session.
Cool.
Got a session coming in next Tuesday where a guy's going to be playing this.
This is on my, I think, this is on a few songs on my album. A couple of the keyboard players played this thing. And then, of course, over here, I think we have the bass rig there. And we have a baby grand piano over here.
1974 Baldwin.
1974 Baldwin piano.
6-foot Baldwin.
And another sound isolation booth that's sort of portable. It's on these tracks again. And he's been adding all the, nice wall stuff, but he's been mainly into the technical part. They all have these for each person can listen to their own mix. So you can all play in the same room and still get separate sounds. So explain this one, Gary. This is his latest project.
Yeah, this is just me fooling around. This is everything that I've come in contact with. I'm making a little art wall that reflects. That's a reflexive surface.
Uh-huh.
And sound will go in there and come back, but it won't come back in an even order. It will come back all disjointed with all of this stuff that would diffuse whatever sound. So if you come up close here, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it on the phone, on the broadcast, but if you come in here, you can actually hear.
Here, let's see if we can hear it.
You can actually hear the reflective surface from my voice bouncing off of this silliness.
I don't know if you can hear it there, but it bounces off of a horseshoe.
Yeah, and then back.
and some sort of power
of course,
control.
And the fence post. I don't know.
Yeah,
and the honey jar and the bricks and stones and whatnot. But anyway, this would create.
I'm new to this. I want to follow you guys because I have an engineering session to go to. Well, cool. Just follow.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be in the studio. I'm going to be recording some stuff later today. I'll bring the band in not too long from now before I head back out on tour. And that would be great. So definitely follow, share, join with your friends. All right, so there you go. So all sorts of reflexive surfaces. And this is the main part of the studio. It's still a work in progress, but... you have an actual reverb thing, too.
Oh, yeah.
Where's that? Plate reverb.
You've all heard of a plate reverb, hopefully.
Yeah, where's that at?
It's over this way. Follow me. Drink beer.
You don't have to. Water's good, too. Hydrate. It's important. Okay. Ooh, here we're going into the reverb section.
The plate is a giant plate of, large plate of metal. It's about 3.5 feet by about 7 feet-ish. And you have a speaker on the plate, mounted onto the plate, which sends a signal through it. It goes...
Here, let me see. Do it again. Let me see if you can hear it. Did you guys hear that?
Mm-hmm. Then you...
That's a real reverb plate.
Then you recover the signal with these little pickup elements, and then go through some other electronic junk, and you now have a real plate reverb like the old days. It's actually pretty cool.
Hey, Gerard. Thanks for coming in, man. Good to see you. We're in the studio. All right, so that's the reverb. So oops, gotta hit this. Oh, thanks, man. So just to recap, I'm in the studio. I'm lauracrisci. I have Gary Oleyar with me, a rock star and awesome engineer. And
I'm not a star. I'm an asteroid.
That's right. He's the one who makes everybody else sound good. He's the one who makes me sound good and look good. And he just stays in the background, all humble-like, and just kills it with everything he does. And they're like the unsung heroes. The studio guys are the ones that make everyone sound amazing, and they're just usually very shy, like he is. So right now, if you want, in a little while, we're going to set up, and then I'm going to record. I'm going to work on a song. I'm going to set down the acoustic track for one of my originals, and then we'll put on the vocal. It might be pretty late by then. I don't know. It depends on what time zone you're in. So we're going to get to work setting that up. And if you want to come and just have a peek while we're doing it, I will scope it. But, it's not going to be all that exciting. I would think I'm going to be working on the guitar, and he's going to be recording, so we won't really be able to answer very much. But this is like my third scope. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I just thought I'd...
I know even less.
I know. We don't know. Do you know? Do you know what the heck's going on here? I don't know. We're all going to figure it out together. That's where the fun is. And if you're interested and you want to see something being... yes, it will. There you go. Good.
I'm amazed by the people who have found this thing.
I know.
Because I wouldn't be able to find this. I would have no idea how to, go up on Periscope and find something cool.
Yeah, and this is the very beginnings of it. So, share, follow, and whatever that involves. I think, where is it on this side or this side? I can never figure out where
I thought I was way cool because I had a Tumblr page.
Well, Gary is anti-technology. It's very funny because you look around here and he's filled with technology. Not only that, he knows how to rip apart all this equipment and put it back together. He can solder it together. I didn't show you that part.
Don't need to.
He has a whole shop there where he can just, take it apart. So he's like the MacGyver of studio things.
We're all like that.
Yeah, but you're like,
We're all like that.
He's just through the roof with everything he can do. So anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. So I hope tell your friends, share it, so we can all hang out and figure out how to do this Periscope thing together. But for now, that's the plan. She's a great talent from what I hear from the locals. Nice.
What?
That's good to know. That's very good to know.
You're very kind.
Yay. You said she. Mm-hmm. He's a great talent, too, which you'll hear from all the rock stars that he plays for. But, so there you go. So if you want to be a part of this, I'll be back very shortly and recording. But again, I'll be just playing the guitar, and I won't really get to interact much because I'll be recording. But hopefully, you can talk amongst yourselves and maybe have some input to how the song goes, and at least to see how this stuff happens. It's a behind the scenes, man. Behind the scenes. It's not always very exciting, but it's always cool. And I love the whole process. So, and I'm very, very happy to have you here. So, thanks. Thanks for meeting Gary, and share with your friends. And y'all come back now, you hear?
Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah. Okay, we'll be back soon, okay? Probably about maybe 15, 20 minutes, set things up, maybe even less. But again, I won't be able to interact. I'll be recording. I can interact a little, but I'll be recording. You'll just be sort of like a fly on the wall for that. They don't even call it fly on the wall. Fly on the studio wall. What do you think? Is that a good name? I like it. All right, thanks, guys. I will see you soon. Share, follow. See you soon. Ciao.